Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be looking at Dogecoin. We're obviously looking at the price and we are looking at some of the latest news and rumours around Dogecoin. I think this is going to be a good video for you guys. I think it may contain some big information which you may want to know. Obviously it's not financial advice, I'm sure you do know that as well, but I am just going to remind you of that. But if you do enjoy what you see on this channel, do make sure to subscribe, as we do upload on Dogecoin and many other cryptos and stocks pretty much very often. On top of that guys, if you want to see anything new on the channel, make sure to drop me a comment down below. I'm always looking for more stuff to look into, so please drop me a comment if you do want to see anything different on the channel, whether it be stocks or cryptos, or perhaps something even completely different. But yes, we're going to jump into this one. We're going to first look at how Dogecoin has moved over today, over the past 5 days, and over the past week or so, to basically gauge what we are seeing with Dogecoin. So we're going to start off over here on today. So according to Yahoo Finance, this one hasn't really moved too much by today. If you look at where we were at 12, we can see that we are basically quite flat. Now Yahoo Finance is showing us that we have decreased in price by 0.003, so literally nothing to be honest, and it is down now by 0.82, so we can see a very small decrease, less than 1%. If you look at Dogecoin over the past 5 days, we can see a clear pattern here in my opinion. We're seeing this one basically come up a little bit up here, where we hit highs of around 43 cents, I would say, and then we came down a little bit lower. Now from there we came down to about 35, if not slightly lower, and from there we actually have been consolidating pretty decently, I do believe, for Dogecoin, potentially ready for the next move upwards, hopefully going forwards into the next week. So if we get here onto the 1 month chart, we are seeing a very similar thing. So Dogecoin, like I said, has been coming down since these highs up here of 71 cents roughly, and to be honest, we haven't really been seeing much upwards trend ever since. So we have been down for a long time, then we saw a bit of consolidation down here, broke up to this new level, and now we are consolidating down here. It does appear to be the case. So obviously from this point here in late May, we are still making progress, so it's decent, and now Doge is at 36 cents. So not too bad. Obviously we've been much better in the past, but it isn't too bad in my opinion, and that is what we are seeing in the price of Doge today and over the past few weeks. But now let's move on to some of the news which we do have about Dogecoin. And I know a lot of you guys will have heard something about this because it is quite popular at the moment. This is about the potential of a collaboration between obviously Elon Musk and potentially even Ethereum. So I'm going to be explaining loads of stuff in this video when it comes to it, but basically if we do have a quick look, we have heard a lot of information recently about people saying that it's potentially the case that there could be a collaboration between Dogecoin and Ethereum. Now we have a lot to talk about when it comes to this. We're going to start off over here on the article which I just highlighted, which is coming from Forbes. So Forbes state here in their title that Elon Musk reveals surprise support for Ethereum co-founders, quote unquote, amazing plan to upgrade joke Bitcoin rival, which is known as Dogecoin. So there's a lot to talk about in this article. Just to sum things up very clearly, it speaks a little bit about Elon Musk being the CEO of Tesla and all of that in this article, and how he has a strong love for Doge. If we do look at what Elon Musk said down here, we can see that Elon Musk said that he is pretty much in agreement with Vitalik, which is the founder of Ethereum, I do believe. We'll look into him in just a moment, but yes, he is pretty much in agreement with him. Musk posted to his Twitter last week, replying to a wide-ranging YouTube interview with the Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin by AI researcher and podcaster Lex Fridman. According to the person who conducted the interview, which is known as Mr. Fridman, we can see that there is apparently a power behind someone like Elon Musk pushing the development of a cryptocurrency. Now this is very true. He also went on to say that there is a way to leverage that power and momentum to improve Ethereum. And again, possibly there is. That is why there was a question mark on the end of this. We can see down here that Mr. Buterin said that he thinks that if they can have a secure Doge to Ethereum bridge, that would be amazing. And then when Ethereum gets any scalability that works for Ethereum assets, you would be able to trade wrapped Doge with a very low transaction fee as well, and a high speed too. So again, this is possibly some big news going forwards, and it could really help both Doge and Ethereum. Now I've got more and more to talk about on that. That article just sums things up, as you can tell, but obviously we can see Elon Musk is a person that does have a lot of power, and he does have a lot of, people listen to him. So basically when Elon Musk tweet something. We've seen this in the past. It has affected the price of some cryptos. We've seen it affect the price of a lot of different cryptos, not necessarily limited only to Doge. I think that is something which we should remember. Elon Musk, somebody that has a lot of following behind him, somebody that has a lot of power behind him as well, and again, he could definitely use that and leverage that to help, scale Dogecoin, and it could be potentially beneficial for both Ethereum and Doge in the future. So going forwards, I can see a lot possibly happening. Again, if we go over to Twitter, we have more speaking about this, and more which could hint to something possibly going on between Ethereum and also Dogecoin. Because if we look down here, we have something to talk about from this Twitter page. So this Twitter page down here says that Doge and Ethereum bridge per Vitalik. So obviously Vitalik was the basically the person who founded Ethereum, as we just discovered. But we have this Ethereum node in space by SpaceX, as we can see down here. Now, why is this significant? First things first, Elon Musk is obviously the CEO of SpaceX, and the fact that he is doing this with Ethereum, well, it just shows, to me at least, that there is some potential for more good stuff, as we can see that, he is actually already doing stuff with Ethereum, so who knows what may go on in the future. I mean, is something actually going to happen between the two currencies, and are we going to see a benefit from both of them, or to either of them? We don't know for sure, but obviously one thing that we do know is that this is not necessarily impossible. We've seen a lot happen with this crypto specifically, being Dogecoin, that people would not have expected. Now obviously we've heard about Elon Musk himself in the past talk about how he missed out on buying Bitcoin very early on, and how he wishes that he did do so. And again, if that was the case, he could have made a lot of money. But what I think, from my personal understanding of it, perhaps Elon Musk is looking at Dogecoin as the next possible Bitcoin, and obviously he's trying to get in very early, which it does appear that he has done. Now here's another part of this tweet which I do find interesting, and this says basically that Doge is Vitalik's most profitable investment ever. So Vitalik obviously invested in Doge apparently, and this is his most profitable investment ever. That's a big deal, and it is something to note. So again, there is a little bit of an incentive there potentially for Vitalik going forwards. So Vitalik apparently loves Doge as well, and thinks that it should be in the top 3 in market cap, and that really, to me at least, is significant. Now why is that the most significant part of this tweet? Because if we look up here on CoinMarketCap, we can see clearly what number 3 in market cap actually is. So number 3 down here is Tether. Now what you think about that coin is up to you, but the point does still stand. Look at how potentially high in price, Dogecoin could go, and look at the market cap of Tether, where that is, and where Dogecoin's market cap is right now. So, there is a lot of possible room for growth going forwards. I think if it was to be number 3, we could see the price of Doge possibly hit 50 cents, maybe even a little bit higher than that, who knows, but you know what, it could have a large impact on the price of Doge. So again, more and more good news, which we are seeing tonight with Dogecoin. I think it really could be good for Doge going forwards. So again, this is rather a quick update on it. I'm sure you have heard about this one in the past, but I just thought I would give you some of my thoughts and opinions. So again, where we are right now with Doge, as I have always said, Doge and crypto in general is quite an interesting space. Again, we don't know whether Doge is going to succeed or not. All we know is it has Elon Musk behind it and backing it. Elon Musk being a very rich and powerful person. I think, with him on their side, they do have a much stronger chance to succeed. I really do hope that Doge does go on to succeed and does go on to become a very big crypto. Tell me your thoughts down below. I thought I'd just give you a quick video on this, so I'll see you soon. Goodbye.